Going to get landmarks while we have. Pull. Yeah, you don't have any stuff over there. So, okay. Behind. Okay. Pretty much just there. That's hands. That's
Randy over there.
2.77, peduncle. 74. One. Face.
No. We got the room for the moment. All right.
Okay, stop for a second. Yep.
Keep going. Start opening the front. Don't grab the strap. Yep. Don't pull each other. Keep walking. Make sure that front stays down over when it's not covering his face. And then start peeling back out. Clear. Passing. All right. Pull away at 744.
Once we get them out, we're going to be doing morphometrics, lengths, weights, girths, so how thick they are, as well as ultrasound, putting the tagging gear on, doing photos, and then we'll go ahead and do release.
The good stuff's in the kiosk.
Blue 4. I'm not sure if you heard.
Okay, hold up. Pull your strap that's under right now. How about here? One time
Yeah.
Okay, hold.
A rescue release ramp that back right down and carry the animal right into the water.
The basin is just a bottle.
We'll just start pulling the stretcher back and then.
Oh, there he goes.
There we go. Can you all see down to the far left? Far left, Matt. All right. Good there. Good.
Here straight in front of us is Bianca. She was the first one to go out today, so she was kind of our front runner. And then towards the back over that way, it looks like we have Gibbs, who's actually an old veteran of our program, and then Pippin's behind him, I can see. And then right out here in the middle, I'm watching Albie. She's actually about to pop up right here in front of us. And then, yeah, that's Albie popping up right behind her.
Oh, okay.
Cold too. Oh my goodness, it's cold, you know.
In the middle. Doing this since you left, so you're counting. You got.
Let Daryl know that I'm
Yeah, it's just like dying. My shadow's in it.
We're almost to the end of the, okay, we're at the end. Stop.
Forward. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe if that'll help him
You're okay. I'd say one. Yeah. You gonna try which is one? Are you? It was just. Alright, I'm making sure we were. I mean, I'm probably. It's not. He was just a manatee. Brad, are you okay? I'm just making sure.
Times the younger orphans might follow a few of the veteran adults out there and kind of navigate the waterways with them and kind of learn how to travel around here.
All right. Go out that way. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
Stop ready, because I know I have more. 2.09.
She just said fish and olives, so I'm the only one here, so.
Very little body fat. They get cold very easy, almost as easy as we do, which means that they can get hypothermia about as easy as we can too.
We'll step up here, and then we'll just set it down at the top of the step. Okay.
So just keep walking in. Yep.
Keep walking, keep walking.
Okay, start spreading. Okay, we'll start pulling the stretcher out and get out of the water. Get everybody out of the water. Just anyway. No pressure or anything.
I don't want to step in.
I'll grab that one. I'll grab this one.
Yeah, front strap.
Yep, got it.
You got this little, not little.
So my name is Mallory McCormack. I'm a Senior 1 zoological specialist on the rescue team at SeaWorld Orlando. And today we are returning 8 manatees. This is the largest coordinated return that we have done. So we have done a couple of double or triple returns, but 8 with the 4 more for 12 total is the largest coordinated return that we have been a part of with the MRP, the Manatee Rehabilitation Partnership. So we have other facilities that are going to be here, so it's going to be a staggered return all day, and it's going to be really fun. The majority of these manatees are from the unusual mortality events. They were found orphaned, underweight, brought in for rehabilitation and have been medically cleared and officially cleared from the MRP to be able to be returned. Yeah, it is definitely incredible to be involved today for these manatees return back to their natural habitat, because some of these manatees came in 2019, 2020, so being there from the beginning, step by step, all the way through to today, it's incredible, amazing. Yeah, I'd like to thank all of the rescue partners involved today. So it's not just SeaWorld Orlando. We have Clearwater Marine Aquarium, Zoo Tampa, Jacksonville Zoo, Disney. We're all part of that manatee rehabilitation partnership to be able to come together for this coordinated return.
Hi, I'm Lindsay and this is Lisa. We're from Cincinnati Zoo, so way up in Ohio, and we're getting to help release 3 of the manatees that we helped rehabilitate as part of the MRP. It's amazing to see all of the partners here today. Everybody from Save the Manatee Club, SeaWorld, Clearwater, all sorts of facilities are here today, and so we're very happy to participate in such a massive return of these manatees to the wild. So we are putting 3 manatees that we were housing for about 18 months out. So the 2 that just went out, Manhattan and Swim Shady, and then Albie is just about getting ready to be offloaded off of the truck, and he'll go out next.
Yeah, I'm Conrad. I work at the Seas at Epcot at Disney, and today we've got a female manatee named Scampy that we're releasing. She weighs about 750 pounds. Scampy's been around a little bit. Scampy was rescued in Florida, spent some time down here, and then went to Ohio, spent some time in a facility in Ohio before coming to us. So we've had Scampy 4 or 5 months now. Just our goal is just to have her put on enough weight to be ready for release, and she is looking excellent. She's ready to go. So she'll get a satellite tag today. We'll be able to follow her and make sure she's doing okay, and keep our fingers crossed. This is quite a party out here today. I've never seen this many people out here and this many manatees being released in one day. We're happy to participate. You know, we're kind of we don't do the critical care part. We're kind of a halfway house, and boy, you got to give a lot of credit to these facilities that are doing the critical care work with these guys and taking in so many manatees. But we're happy to do our part, and anything we can do to take some of the burden off them, we're happy to do it.
My name is Sarah, and I work with Florida Fish and Wildlife Manatee Research and Rescue, and I am responsible for responding to any sick or injured manatees and getting them rescued and brought into rehab. The process is someone from the public will call in a sick or injured manatee, because I cover a very large area of the state. So they'll call it in, and I'll go verify that it needs rescue, and if I determine it does, we will get a boat, a net, get the animal rescued, and get it to one of the 4 critical care facilities in Florida, and to get it rehabilitated and ultimately released back out into the wild. Today here at Blue Springs, we've got a historic 12 manatee release. So we've got almost all of the manatee organizations, critical care facilities, secondary facilities that are involved in manatee care. They're all here, and we're all working together to get 12 manatees released back out into the wild today.
So I'm Cora Bircham, and I'm the Director of Multimedia and Manatee Research Associate with Save the Manatee Club. So we do the photo ID research here at Blue Springs. So Blue Springs is kind of our home base. And today we're helping our partners with the manatee releases here at Blue Springs. So pretty much whatever we can do, helping them to get them out of the trucks, getting them measured, and then getting them into the water. I mean, it's pretty amazing to see that many manatees surviving rehab and coming back out here into the natural environment at Blue Spring. I'm super excited because, we're very familiar with all the manatees wintering here at Blue Spring and welcoming these new guys. We hope that they're going to be doing really well and finding new friends and, seeing them after their release. I mean, it's great to be part of the release today, but we're really going to be the ones who kind of see them on a daily basis going forward. So I'm excited for that.
I'm Sarah Fayed. I'm with the Florida Department of Environmental Protection Central District Office, and we're here today at Blue Springs State Park, which is a first magnitude spring and one of the best spots to see manatees in the winter. This was chosen as a spot to release the rehabilitated manatees because with how cold it is today, the manatees love to gather in the 72-degree spring water, and by standing on the boardwalk over there, visitors are able to see tons of manatees, especially on a day like today. And we have released about, I think we're at 9 out of the 12 today, so it's been a pretty exciting day to be here at Blue Spring. And as far as number of manatees goes, Blue Spring has been doing counts on manatees since about the 1970s. Back then, the counts were at about only 30-something manatees, but just this past January, we're at a record over 700 manatees counted in the state park. So pretty great stuff, and happy to be here today on this special occasion.
Monica Ross with Clearwater Marine Aquarium Research Institute and Director of Manatee Research and Conservation. So what we are doing today is we are tagging 12 manatees that are being released into Blue Spring State Park. And what our goal is we're actually going to be tracking these animals for the next year to see how they're adapting back into the wild. And by putting this satellite gear, we're actually able to monitor where they're going, what they're doing, and then we can also go out every week and actually see what they're doing and make sure that they're actually eating and staying in fairly good body condition. Today there's been 12 animals going out at Blue Spring State Park, and this is just an amazing day to be able to see this many healthy animals that were able to survive through the great care of all the different facilities within the Manatee Rehabilitation Partnership. Many of the animals that are being released today are actually orphaned animals because their mothers died during the unusual mortality event that's been occurring since 2020 over on the Indian River Lagoon in the east coast of Florida. What is just amazing though is through all the care from all the different facilities, these animals have been able to survive. What is very sad though is to think about the fact that so many of these females gave up their lives for their calves because they were still nursing their calves. There was one that was even found next to its mom, and its mom was emaciated. But the thing that is also to keep in mind is many of these animals would not have had a chance to survive if it wasn't for the public seeing these animals and calling them in and reporting it. So they were able to be rescued, rehabilitated, and today be released back into the wild. We are lucky enough to be able to post a lot of this information online so people can actually follow these animals after they go back out into the wild. So you can actually check out the website and see their movement, read our notes, and be able to kind of surgically watch these animals as they're adapting. Our hope is that by next winter, when they come back, they'll be in good body condition and we can take off all the gear. They can be wild animals and be successful and help the population. I get asked many times, does this wear off? It really doesn't. We see a lot of really sad things out there as biologists. And to be able to see an animal that you saw when it was teeny tiny, emaciated, without its mom, to be able to go back out into the wild and have a chance to survive, it's very heartwarming.
So my name is Craig Miller, and I'm the curator of manatee conservation at the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. So we just released Asha, an animal that's been with us the longest of any animal we've had there. And she came in March 5th of 21. And she was stranded, but she ended up sloughing off the skin on her right side. We really don't know what caused that, but man, we weren't sure she was going to make it, and healed up great. Now has this huge white scar on her right side that will make her really easy to identify. So I'm looking forward to lots of sightings on her. But yeah, she was a calf when she came in, an older calf, so that's why she wasn't quite big enough to release last year. So that's why she's getting released today. She came in just over 200 pounds. And the weight we got on her this morning was 818 pounds. So she put on over 600 pounds while she was with us for, again, almost 2 years. So, you know, she's a growing young animal, so that's to be expected. But still, it highlights, you know, how long she had been with us and how much time we put in, and honestly, how much romaine she's been eating for the last almost 2 years. Part of this day is, it's sort of just icing on the cake, but just any manatee release is so rewarding for myself, our team. So just to be able to release one manatee is incredible. And so to be involved on this day where I think we're going to hit 11 or 12, it's just, you know, it's nice to be part of it, but it just kind of highlights all the work all the partners do. Yeah, I guess I continue to feel fortunate to be involved, and then to be part of this specific day is just even extra, even nicer.